This is a tough journey and it is not for the weak. Hello everybody and welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you are here for the first time, my name is Tasha, and in this particular video I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to avoid burnout on your financial journey. So if you're interested in that and you're interested in listening to these tips, please click like, click subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned. Welcome back, legacy builders. Welcome back, my internet cousins. I appreciate you guys for being here in support of our channel, and thank you so much for everybody who's new watching for the first time. Make sure to leave comments down below if any of the tips that I share with you today resonates with you, or if anything is shared in a way that you think could be shared better. I don't mind constructive criticism. So thank you guys for being here. In our lives, we face challenges, difficult times. Even through those difficult times and seasons, we have the ability to overcome. Sometimes these challenges come to remind us that we may be doing too much. Now, as women, I know that we like to do a lot of things, and we can do everything, just not all at the same time. And it's for that reason I'm sitting down here today to share these tips with you. It's a gentle reminder of things that we can do to simply avoid burnout on our financial journey. Tip number 1 is don't forget to break.
When we gonna break, be straight.
In all seriousness, we all need time to break away, to get a rest and a reset for our minds and for our bodies. Now, for women in particular, I know that men are probably watching this video, but for women in particular, we can do all things, just not at the same time. This is a lesson that I had to learn. It was a hard lesson for me because as someone who is a slight perfectionist, someone who is very sensitive to a lot of things, I want to get all the things done all at the same time and feel rested and accomplished. But the reality is we have to compartmentalize some things. We have to take breaks so that we can really be effective in the areas that we're trying to be great in. And there's nothing wrong with being great and wanting to excel. Just know that it's not always going to be perfect, which means breaking, sleeping, resting is so important. I've shared this information on my blog and my inspiration YouTube channel, which is Tasha Loves Life. I'll link that above. All about how women can use simple tips to just help them be productive throughout the day and to not feel overwhelmed. And I've always mentioned that we should take pre-scheduled breaks. So, for example, take one extended weekend every single month. Plan it out with your employer. Take off on a Friday or a Monday and make sure to schedule it ahead of time so you have a little bit more time to rest and recoup. If things are busy at work, because work is demanding, our goals are demanding, our family is demanding, other areas of our lives are demanding, and we need to make sure we can lock in with ourselves, lock in with God, and keep focused on the things that truly matter so that when demands come, you'll already be rested and ready to fight again for that financial freedom, for that debt freedom, for leaving a legacy, or whatever financial or spiritual or emotional goal that you have that you want to reach. So I think planning an extended vacation is better than letting something come up and then trying to plan a vacation, because planning a vacation can be a little bit stressful because of the work that has to be put into it, into the travel, into all the accommodations and whatnot. But if you plan this ahead of time and make this a regular schedule, you will always feel rested and rejuvenated, again, ready to go ahead and fight the good fight. Tip number 2, don't forget to laugh.
Did you just... And just like that, Charlotte Poughkeepsie in her pants.
There is a scripture in the Bible that teaches us that laughter is good for our hearts. It's like a medicine. It actually is good to have one of those huge, long belly laughs. And laughs are connected to our happiness, which we find internally, not externally. People can add to our happiness, our family, friends, your partner, can add to you. But if you find something to laugh at every single day, like literally every single day, something to make you truly laugh, it releases stress. And it also causes you to see things from a lighter perspective. Because sometimes if we are stressed, if we are bogged down, if we do feel like the demands on our lives are too much, we can start to perceive situations that are seemingly calm and responses to our suggestions are gentle. We can probably see that as combative because of the stress that's on us. So it's so important to take time to laugh every single day. Being on a financial journey can be tough with budgeting, sticking to a budget, expense tracking, creating sources of income, seeking out a raise, applying for new jobs, starting a business. It's a lot. And on top of that, finding all the creative ways we can to break out of poverty. This is a tough journey, and it is not for the weak. So when there are times we go over budget or we overspend a few times, it can feel difficult. So we need that laugh. We need that breakaway. We need that laughter so that we can fill ourselves up with the confidence, with the joy, with the happiness that we need to continue to move forward. And then we can truly think and strategize, how do we get out of this situation? How do we avoid overspending? How do we avoid all of the list of things that we feel could be done better? Especially for a perfectionist like me, we need to reset our entire selves so that we can do it without burning out. Does that make sense? So we need to laugh. There is always something to be grateful for, something to be thankful for, and something to laugh at. Tip number 3, don't forget to care for yourself.
My space healthy. Research by Dr. Sarani, a top psychologist who studies depression, shows that creating a nurturing space can help revitalize your mind, your body, and your soul. Very little things like letting in the sunlight or giving your place or your space a good scent can improve your sleep, but also help to boost your immunity.
And not just your body, not just your nails, your facials, wax appointments, not just your body, but your mind too. Take time to worship, spend time with God, meditate, read, think on things that are lovely and good. Some other ways you can do this: eat a healthy meal, exercise, take a walk, read, sing, dance. I like to dance. That's something nobody knows about me yet on this channel unless you know me personally in life, but I do love to dance. It's a form of release, and it's almost like praying because you get all of those emotions out through the movement of your body, and that is a great way to care for yourself. And in everything that I share, do what you know is best to care for you. Again, not just your body, but your mind, your soul. I know we hear a lot about self-care these days. It's all over social media. It's all over the news. It almost sounds cliche to say, but it's so very true. It includes more than just your body. It includes your mind. And I feel like we need to be reminded that our cup needs to be filled first. I am receiving this information first because I know I also need to take my own advice and make sure that my cup is filled first. And I want you who are watching this to remember that you are important. If you don't put your mask on first, there's no way you can help or save or encourage or inspire anyone else. So take care of yourself. Self-care is not selfish care. Self-care is important. Actually, self-care is vital. Generational wealth is not built in a day or a month or a year. So take time to keep filling yourself up. This does tie into tip number 1, but remember that self-care, again, is not selfish. It is important. It is vital. It is imperative that you care for yourself. That 1 day per month, that daily 15-minute routine is going to help build you up so you can be built up for the fight. The fight to regain control over your finances, the fight to regain control over your health, the fight to regain control over your family's pursuit of happiness and to live wealthy. I I wholeheartedly believe that our families deserve to live wealthy. And with that type of mindset comes opposition. So, in order to recap, take a break sometimes, laugh uncontrollably every day, and care for yourself daily. Don't let the work we're doing burn us out, but fuel us to keep going. If you have any more tips for the community, please leave them down in the comments below, and let's continue to encourage each other. And let us know what you're doing to avoid burnout on this journey. Wealth is your portion. Please like this video, share and subscribe, and make sure to continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your life abundantly. Bye for now.